In a small town in Pennsylvania, there lived a young man named Daniel Brooks. Daniel didn't grow up with much. His parents worked long hours, his father in construction, his mother in a local diner. Money was always tight, but one thing was never missing in their home: work ethic. From an early age, Daniel learned that nothing meaningful comes easy. Every Saturday morning, while other kids were sleeping in or watching cartoons, Daniel was up early, helping his father load tools into their dusty pickup truck. It wasn't fun. It wasn't exciting. It was just honest work. His father used to say, "Hard work doesn't just build results, son. It builds who you are." At the time, Daniel didn't fully understand what those words meant, but life was already teaching him the lesson. After high school, Daniel couldn't afford to go to college right away. So he started working 2 jobs, one during the day at a warehouse and another at night cleaning offices downtown. It was exhausting. His hands were always rough and his back constantly ached. He watched as his friends seemed to move on to easier paths, going off to universities or finding less demanding jobs. There were nights Daniel would just sit alone in his car, parked under a streetlight, asking himself, "Why is my road so much harder than everyone else's?" He felt tired, he felt alone, and he felt like giving up. But every single time he felt like quitting, something deep inside him pushed back. It wasn't pride, it wasn't ego. It was character being forged in the fires of effort. You see, hard work was changing Daniel in ways he didn't even realize. It taught him discipline, the simple act of showing up even when he didn't feel like it. It taught him patience, understanding that real growth takes time, and you can't rush the process. Most importantly, it taught him humility, deep respect for every honest job and every person doing it. While others were looking for shortcuts and quick wins, Daniel was building something far more valuable: inner strength. Years later, Daniel finally saved up enough money to start taking evening classes. He worked all day and studied late into the night. It was an incredibly demanding schedule, but somehow it felt familiar. All those years of relentless work had prepared him for this. When challenges came up in his studies, he didn't panic. When the pressure of exams and deadlines hit, he didn't break. Struggle no longer scared him. It was an old friend that had shaped him. Eventually, Daniel earned his degree. His dedication didn't go unnoticed at work, and he was promoted into a leadership role. People trusted him, not because he was the loudest person in the room or because he talked a big game, but because he had proven himself day after day, year after year. He had the quiet confidence that only comes from earned experience. One afternoon, Daniel was at a job site, watching some of the younger workers struggle with their new responsibilities. He just smiled, not because he felt superior to them, but because he saw a reflection of his own journey. He knew that the struggle they were facing was quietly building something inside them that would last a lifetime. Later that evening, he picked up the phone and called his father. "Dad," he said, "you were right. All that hard work didn't just give me a career. It gave me character. And that's the message I want to share with you today." Here's the truth many people don't want to hear. Hard work teaches you discipline. Hard work builds resilience. Hard work creates integrity. The results of your work, like money or promotions, can come and go. But the character you build, that stays with you forever. So if your path feels harder than others right now, if your effort feels unnoticed, if your progress feels painfully slow, I want you to remember Daniel's story. You're not just working for a paycheck or for some distant success. You are building the strength, the confidence, and the character that no one can ever take away from you. Hard work may not always change your situation immediately, but it will always, always change you. And a person with strong character can handle absolutely anything life throws their way. So keep going, keep working, keep growing, because hard work builds strong character, and a strong character builds a powerful life. Thanks for watching.